This is Garum, and of course I am ignoring reality. Welcome to Game News Bites. Only good information, all duds removed. Xcom Resurrection Story Summation Part 24. Alright guys, where did we leave off last time? Well, the team just rescued Lily from an Advent processing center, and on their escape they lost the team grenadier, Dux. Alright, here we go. The ride back to the commandeered ship was somber. The team all shared their feelings towards Amar's decision. Everyone understood, yet that didn't make it any easier. Dux was a good man, a good soldier, and he would be missed. Yet the mission must come first, must always come first. So much has been lost. Amar only hoped it was going to be worth it. Promises and words did little to ease the pain of another squad he'd taken, yet he had to be strong for the team. Back at the base, Amar was instantly surprised at how much the Avenger had changed in so short a time. It had only been about a month. Not on the outside so much, but the inside had vastly improved. First and most apparent was the hangar had been cleared out to house the Sky Ranger. The Avenger now also contained an armory, and a crew's quarters had been constructed from whatever this room was once meant for. The tent city outside was slowly disappearing and being moved inside the ship. They had even built a bar and restaurant similar to the one inside the Elpis. A workshop and an engineering department had also been built. Most of this had been developed using decades-old technology, but some of it was achieved using Illyrium. The result of all this building was something like a human living inside an alien skin. The Enigma chamber that the elder Dr. Shin had discussed before was still sealed, and the research team was still clueless as to why. Shin believed that once the new processor was installed and the system restored to full functionality, a door would open. Several individual systems were finally online, like the life support system, which was responsible for circulating breathable oxygen throughout the ship. And a climate control atmosphere was online as well. And possibly the most important bit of technology was online, defense-wise, was the jamming field that had been erected around the ship. It was capable of preventing communication from the immediate area, giving Xcom at least a chance to deal with enemies before they could transmit some manner of distress signal, or give away their position. We are a long way from flying. Even after the computer's online, there are still several parts we must either steal or fabricate, Dr. Shin said. The good doctor studied the component that Amar and Lena had liberated from the alien center. It was a cylinder that flared at both ends. Its metallic surface had a rainbow sheen like titanium. Except the rainbow was always gradually shifting like oil on water. I do believe that this is going to work in regards to getting the system online, Shin said. A lot of briefings, meetings, and training sessions were carried out over the course of the next few days. Amar had been training several of the recruits on identifying and eliminating the contagion that they had encountered. Lena was also extremely busy for the last few days, almost never leaving Lily's side. She and Amar had coffee every morning, not nearly as good as the coffee from the city, and he doubted he would ever taste any that good again. But coffee wasn't really the point of their morning gatherings. "So, when are you guys going to install the processor?" Amar asked. "Oh, we already have. We're taking baby steps in terms of connecting all the systems. We've already encountered other security systems inside that we were barely able to disarm in time thanks to the Shins. We just want to make sure that nothing else ugly finds us. Can't rush something like that," she said. Amar completely understood, of course, but at the same time he was frustrated by that. They're taking a huge risk every day by bringing in new people and supplies. Should the Advent learn of their location, all of this would be for nothing. Caution was all well and good, but the risk at this point was getting really high. The Advent had taught him never to remain in one area for too long. There was no point in saying any of this, though. She knew it all just as well. She glanced up at him. A brittle little smile appeared on her face. She seemed incapable of raising her eyes to him once again. Her lip began to quiver. The reason I went into the gene therapy center was because I suspected something. I had to know for sure. Amar, my cancer is back. The words hit him immediately. Then they seemed to lose their meaning. Like he suddenly stopped understanding. But you told me that they had cured it, that it was gone for good. He finally managed to say. It was gone, completely eradicated, at least that's what I was told. I don't know why it happened. For all I know, it was designed to happen this way. Like another way to keep people inside of the cities. Stop the treatment and their afflictions come back. I don't know. Okay, so when you was in the gene therapy center, you had it treated though, right? He asked, almost out of breath. Would you have done that if it was you? She asked. I don't know. I'm not sick. I never thought about it. You should have done it. He exploded. Please understand, Amar. I'm not dead. I still have my life. For the first time, I really do. And I can thank you for that. You gave me a real life. I want to spend it doing something important, really important. Something that you'll be proud of, she said, looking at the ground. He reached out and lifted her chin up. Of course, I'm proud of you. How could I not be? Alright guys, we're going to have to stop it there. If you want to jump to part 25, go ahead and click right there and I'll take you to it. Thanks for listening, guys.